started mountain biking in 1993, and Western North Carolina is where I got my feet wet. I think the things that I really enjoyed about it is that mountain biking in particular, gets you away from the noise and the hustle and bustle, and you deal with day to day, and just kind of gives you a space to be out in a beautiful area, but also to challenge yourself. The natural trail features we have in the national forest, rocks and roots, wet conditions a lot of the time. All of those make the sport really interesting and really challenging. A lot of people come from all over the country and all over the world to hike and bike on these trails. We can't figure out a way to manage these trails and preserve the natural resources we have here, that it's going to affect not only people's personal appreciation and enjoyment for these amazing resources we have, but it will also potentially have an effect on an economic impact on our area as well.
There are places in North Carolina that are being loved to death. They're being overutilized and or under-maintained for the amount that they're being used. So one of the things we discuss often is, how do we spread that out? Because we also have places that are being underutilized. They're magic and they're wonderful, but they might not be well marked. So we work a lot with our partners in the environmental community to really discuss that balance, and not just in a philosophical way, but in a way that uses science and works with volunteers to see what work needs to be done where to keep this place beautiful, because its beauty is the driving force of the outdoor recreation industry.
Those recreational assets are the very foundational infrastructure for this industry, and so I think it makes a really strong argument to take care of these places. And if your wallet depends on, and your family's income depends on the places around you being kept healthy and clean, right? And if you are getting your health through being outside, you have a real incentive to take care of those places, I think, both monetarily and just through your time.
I think there's a lot of room for improvement for all of us, Industry 9 and other companies in the area, to try to figure out ways that we can work effectively with, whether it's the Forest Service or other private resources, to figure out how we can take better care of the natural resources we have in the area. I think it's critical that we as an industry, collectively, the outdoor industry, figure out a way that we can give back to these trails that have given us this amazing resource that's helped us grow our businesses.